Hi everyone, it is so good to see you on this Wednesday. Welcome to KREM News at Noon. I'm Laura Papetti, and we begin with this. Coming in new at noon, law enforcement is investigating after a Spokane police officer shot at a man during a pursuit this morning. Police say it began with a call about a man with a weapon in a parking lot on West 5th Avenue. When police arrived, they say the man got into another vehicle and there was some sort of struggle. The vehicle began to roll, but officers pinned it in. Police say the man then ran away. An officer chased after him and at some point fired once at the suspect, however, did not hit him. The suspect then surrendered to police. Also coming in new this afternoon, there is a new name in the running for Washington State Governor. In the past 2 hours, Hillary Franz announced her plans to officially run. Franz, a Democrat, is currently the state commissioner of public lands. She's held that role since 2016. She highlighted several issues in her announcement for governor, including climate change, housing, and income inequality. Her announcement comes after current Governor Jay Inslee announcing last week that he would not be running for a fourth term. Another Democrat, Attorney General Bob Ferguson, announced he is launching what's called an exploratory campaign. All right, it is 2 minutes after noon right now. We're going to talk about the weather. Boy, a big warm up is certainly on the way. Thomas Patrick is standing by in the KREM 2 Outdoor Weather Center. Thomas, you look so summery out there. No jacket, lots of sunshine. I love it.
All I need is like a hammock to string in between the bars of our outdoor weather center so I can just kick back, lay back, and enjoy this sunshine. More spring-like than summer-like because everybody's got some pretty strong opinions about the summer weather. Some can't wait for our temperatures to be in the 80s. Others are just like, am I going to have to use the AC again already this May? Either way, just know that it's on the way. But today is about as picture perfect as it comes out there. 61 degrees, but note this. The observation says mostly cloudy. There is a decent amount of cumulus clouds that did pop up just a couple hours ago, and I was expecting some activity to our north, but certainly lit up after about 10:30, 11 o'clock. But notice that every single one of these showers is right on the crest of every single mountain range across northeastern Washington and far north Idaho. There is even one thunder icon just to the north of Colville Hill. Now, all this is over the mountains, absolutely, but will they drift off and into the valleys? Because the lower elevations, like pick Sandpoint, for example, the showers are on either side, but will that move in? Hard to say. There's very little wind even throughout the entire layer of the atmosphere, so they might just come up and bubble up and then go away before they're able to rain on anybody. But we're looking at temperatures in the mid-60s for today, but a whole lot hotter. Again, the summer-like temperatures, whether you like it or not, whether you're going to use the AC or not, it is heading this way pretty shortly here. We are tracking just how quickly those temperatures will rise and soar for this upcoming weekend.
Thank you. Later today, we could learn more about the official name for the downtown stadium. Right now, there is a tentative presentation on the schedule for tonight's Spokane Public School Board meeting. SPS and the Public Facilities District have been working on coming up with a name. Last month, the Public Facilities District suggested the name should be the North Bank Stadium, presented by the Kalispel Tribe of Indians. However, if they want to name it after a Native American tribe, they have to consult with local tribes first.
We want to make sure that we're really thoughtful and intentional, and we're being as inclusive as possible with all members of our community on what that really important symbolic name will ultimately reflect.
By the way, there will be a topping out ceremony for the downtown stadium tomorrow morning. That's for crews to put the last beam into place, but construction is still happening at this time. Also happening today, people can let the state know what they want from the North Spokane Corridor construction by Altamont. There are two options right now. Both options would add 2 roundabouts at Altamont right by I-90. The first option would keep the Hamilton on-ramp to I-90 and the Thor Freya off-ramp, and potentially keep the exit to Altamont from eastbound I-90, but it would get rid of the on-ramp to eastbound I-90 at Altamont. Lots of information there. Drivers would instead have to get on the freeway down by Thor and Freya, adding about 2 minutes of driving. This option, by the way, would cost $25 to $30 million less and make room for potential pedestrian bridges. The other option would get rid of the Hamilton on-ramp to I-90, but create a new on-ramp at Altamont. Crews would have to redo some of the on and off ramps in the area to make this happen, while also connecting to the new north-south corridor. Because of that, this option would be more expensive and have less room for pedestrian bridges. So here's a look at the direct difference between the two. Basically, either way, we are losing an interchange. Either the road to get on eastbound 990 from Altamont closes, or drivers have to get on at Thor Freya, or the Hamilton on-ramp closes and drivers will use a newly built Altamont on-ramp to get on I-90. In both those options, drivers will be able to get from 2nd Avenue to the north-south corridor at Thor Freya. All right, so WashDOT is hosting a meeting at the Hive on Sprague this evening. It begins at 5:30, and if you can't make the meeting, you can also fill out an online survey. You can find the link to that survey and much more of this information, easier maybe to digest reading. It's on our website on KREM.com.